Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. And up next for San Francisco, Yorbit Vivas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Bounce to the right side. Oh, great stop. Off balance feed. There's one. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Steve Rogers. Responsible for driving in 8 runs in a series, and he's also picked up 8 hits. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And the right-hander's 3-1. Fouled off. He was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he walked him.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
In now for the Reds, Luis Medina.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Michael Toglia.
Batting sixth,
And a pitch.
the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to second for 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, George Valera.
Leading off for
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Bounced out to short. Sends it to Toglia. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Francisco Alvarez.
Man in scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, come on,
Bryson Stott, the next Giant to hit.
Hey, 2 outs.
Swing and a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Steve Rogers, the next to hit for the Reds.
Not shortstop.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. To the right side. Toribio steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And now it's 1 and 2. On the ground. Rogers gloves it. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Luis Toribio.
Base is empty, 1 away. This is Bryson Stott.
Here we go, boys.
The 0-1. Out to short. Rogers handles the chance in plenty of time to first. Got the out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass. And
so 1 out, nobody on. Steve Rogers will hit next. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to Tolia, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, George Valera.
San Francisco, the center fielder, George
This guy out.
Valera.
Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Rogers picks it up. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And here is Bryson Stott. And here it comes. Smash to the left side. Rogers collects. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. So up next, Steve Rogers, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field.
Rogers.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
when a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John